What I have learned through all of this is that, to me, the only bad Boricua is the sellout Boricua. This is supposed to be about the truth about living here. And what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Puerto Rico. Saludos a todos. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Just a very quick briefing on who I am. I am a family vlogger. If I had to put myself into a category, I guess you can say that that's the closest, but for me it's sort of just a life vlogger. This is what it is for the day, this is what I'm serving you for the day type of vlogger. It can vary, but I think there is definitely like a middle ground where you kind of get a vibe of who I am after watching a couple of videos. I moved here from New York City 7 years ago. I am 39 years old, so I lived most of my life in the big city, concrete jungle. And moving here was the best thing that's ever happened to me, obviously, or I wouldn't still be here. But I think the pivotal moment for me was seeing how many odds I felt like I had stacked against me, being that my Spanish was horrible. I didn't have family here, I didn't have friends here, I just had my husband and my children. My daughter was born here. And I had, of course, my husband's family, but I didn't have anything really that was mine. I wasn't that much thrown out of my comfort zone because I did carry a lot of the culture with me growing up in New York City, but definitely moving to a tropical island, learning how to grow food, etc., was a new experience for me. So yes, it was sort of a curveball. But getting back to the aha moment, the moment where I just knew that this was not so much a decision I made, but maybe a decision that the universe, that God made for me and my family, was living through Hurricane Maria here, having to leave for a couple of months for medical attention that my son needed, because here it was pretty much not available. And being miserable. We were miserable. We just could not wait to get back here. And that was the moment for me where I just knew that we had to make it work. The reason why I say like that, we have to make it work, because it makes it sound like, oh, we're struggling or it's a struggle. The reason why I said that is the island is constantly going through this burden of corruption, politics, and gringo versus native, all this tax robbery going on here, colonialism, different things that everyone is constantly trying to cover themselves from, protect themselves from, or you know, battling for, against, with, whatever the case is. And let me tell you, what I have learned through all of this is that, to me, the only bad Boricua is the sellout Boricua. That to me is the most damaging of any kind. There are so many forms and shapes of us. I can get up on here, I can paint my face like a taina so that you guys can take me more serious. I can, you know, just do only shots of me and my children walking in the dirt barefoot, you know, plowing the soil and dropping seeds, and I can show you all of that to paint the picture for you, to impress you, to make you feel like, oh wow, they really are living, you know, like the way they should be, and they're farming, etc. I can do all of that for you, but I don't need to, and nobody needs to. We are all different sizes, colors, shapes, contributions to the better life for not just us, but really for our children. We all need each other, and if anyone is quick to be so bitter, to be so angry that you are biting the hand that is feeding you or helping you or being extended to you in a form of, hey brother, hey sister, what's up hermano, what's up hermana, wow, that kind of mind cancer that you have, I don't know what to say. I don't know how you can fix it. At one point I was going to tell you guys, sit down, make a list of everything that's making you happy, and make a list of everything that's making you feel miserable. And that's how you know what it's like to live somewhere, to be somewhere, right? That's how you're gonna have a good idea of where your life is. I was going to suggest that, but to be quite honest with you, that type of forced thinking sometimes leads you in the wrong path, and maybe you'll get back on track, but it will probably take you a little bit longer. You really need to just sit down and not think of anything specific, whether it just be through prayer, silence, meditation, just quiet, and see what calls to you, because maybe you are here and maybe this is not for you, or maybe you are somewhere else and realize that you want to be here, and nobody should shame you for that. Nobody. If you are doing good, if you are being good to your neighbor, if you are being good to your family, if you are being good to yourself and taking care of yourself, then you are living a good life already. Now, of course, we are bigger, badder, and stronger in numbers, yes, but that's not gonna happen when people are hating on each other. That's not gonna happen when people are picking and choosing who's the right Boricua or who's the, you know, the enemy. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Now, that doesn't mean that I haven't noticed shady things happening here. That doesn't mean that people haven't pissed me off. That doesn't mean that I haven't felt a little butthurt. It doesn't mean that I haven't felt almost like attacked. It doesn't mean any of that stuff. What it means is that I know how to refocus myself. I know how to come back. This is supposed to be about the truth about living here, and the thing with the truth is not everybody wants to hear it. Not everyone has the same truth, so it can conflict. It can rub people the wrong way, or it can inspire people, or maybe even what I'm saying people misinterpret and take it another way. But there is a place for me here and a place for my children, and there is no coincidence in that. There are many people who are suddenly making this move, and there is no coincidence in that. I can go on and on about things that could be better, but so can everyone, right? There's always something everywhere, in all different places that people live, that maybe there's an unjust, maybe there is an incompetence going on. It's like the same concept of everyone has a story. Every place has a story. You have to decide how many outside factors are going to disturb your peace, how many things are going to aggravate you instead of motivate you. Here we thrive. This is for us. This is it's nobody's business who or what we do here, but it is nice to share things with you. Yes, we grow some things here. Yes, we do just take advantage of land that my husband has inheritance to, where we don't have to do anything. The stuff just grows like magic. And when my husband wasn't working from home now because of the COVID, and he used to pass by that property, how many times he was able to just bring home aguacate, bring home pana, bring home mangoes, bring home plátanos. These, you know, with no effort. This was just how life, this was the abundance that life is giving us, right? And you know, it gives and takes. There were things that we didn't have either. There were things that we got lazy about. There were things that we worked really hard for. But I don't need to I don't need I don't need to share that with you so you can be like us, or so you can do something like me. Everyone has their own role. Everyone, you don't need to be a farmer to be living a good life and have a positive impact on the island. Of course, that is so in demand right now, of course, considering the situation. But everyone, as long as you're coming from a good place, as long as you are being true to your people, as long as you're being respectful and doing things out of love, and you're not coming from a place of, oh, I need to just prove this because I'm badass and I know how to whatever your skill is. No, please do us a favor and back away. Nothing that's not coming from a good place is welcomed, wanted, needed, or going to India and have any super legit positive effects on anyone. And you know, we all fall victim to things. We all get into arguments or fights, or we let outside things affect us a lot, and it can change our character momentarily, and you know, change our image momentarily. But I think the most important thing, wherever you're living, this is what I've learned living here. I have been faced with so much criticism that I have never in my whole entire life faced, and I don't care. I know who I am. I know how I'm raising my children. I know where my parents come from, and nobody can tarnish that. Nobody, unless I want them to, unless I let them. Yes, then they can tarnish it. So this is it, guys. This is all you needed. This is all I needed to get out on this topic. It's not a show. It's not an Instagram grid. This is real life. There's little things that we do here and there. Conscious moves and conscious decisions that we make for our children, because they just need to break out of that path of education that all children are kind of forced onto, and just go off track for a little bit and learn in a more hands-on connection type of way. And that's what we're doing here. And if you don't agree, and if you don't like what I am saying, then please leave a comment. I open the space here for you to respectfully disagree. You don't have to just give the video a thumbs down. You can have the courage to be respectful and tell me what is it exactly that you disagree with. And if I don't like what you have to say, then I will tell you, but I will also be respectful. So besitos to everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday and Thursday from the normal schedule.